Samsung's latest One UI 7 update had a rough start, and if you're wondering why, it all comes down to one major issue: limited user feedback. Yes, it seems Samsung dropped the ball by not including enough users in its beta testing program, and now it's paying the price. Let's rewind a bit. If you've been keeping up with the updates, you probably know that the stable One UI 7 update for the Galaxy S24, Galaxy Z Flip 6, and Galaxy Z Fold 6 was released with some serious problems. In fact, the situation got so bad that Samsung had to pull the update from its servers, a rare and telling move. Although the exact cause hasn't been officially confirmed, one strong possibility stands out. Samsung didn't test the software widely enough before release, and the limited beta feedback just wasn't enough to catch all the bugs and issues in time. When we compare the rollout of One UI 7 to previous versions, especially One UI 6.0, the difference is clear. With One UI 6.0, Samsung rolled out the beta updates much faster and involved a lot more devices and users. For example, the One UI 6.0 beta started with the Galaxy S23 series in August 2023. By September, the Galaxy S21 and S22 lineups joined in. Then in early October, even foldables like the Z Fold 5, Z Flip 5, Z Fold 4, and Z Flip 4 got in on the action. Mid-range models like the A34 of 53 and 54 were added in September, and budget phones like the F23, M23, and A52s followed in October. This wide and early testing allowed Samsung to gather a huge amount of feedback from users across different devices. That feedback was crucial in identifying and fixing problems before the stable version went live. As a result, One UI 6.0 had a relatively smooth and successful rollout. Now contrast that with One UI 7.0. Samsung released the first beta for the Galaxy S24 in December 2024, months later than One UI 6.0 had launched its beta. Then, instead of expanding quickly to other devices, Samsung waited until March 2025 to bring the beta to the Galaxy S23, Galaxy Z Fold 6, and Z Flip 6. That's a huge delay, and it severely limited the amount of feedback Samsung could collect. The lack of testing across a wide range of devices meant fewer bug reports, fewer opportunities to find critical issues, and less time to fix them. And that brings us to where we are now, with Samsung pulling back the stable release because it wasn't stable at all. Even though it's just a theory, this timeline and the limited beta program seem to explain why One UI 7 stumbled right out of the gate. Compared to the thorough and well-organized rollout of One UI 6.0, the One UI 7 process felt rushed and poorly executed. What's even more frustrating is that Samsung has a massive user base that's always eager to help with beta testing. In many markets, Galaxy users are ready and waiting to join beta programs, provide feedback, and help improve the experience. But with One UI 7, Samsung didn't give them the opportunity. Whether it was due internal decisions, delays, or other reasons, the company just didn't open up the beta program the way it usually does. The end result? An update that wasn't ready for prime time. And while Samsung might fix the issues in the coming weeks or months, the damage is already done. Users who expected a smooth and polished update experience were left disappointed. In the world of software, user feedback is everything. It helps companies discover problems they never anticipated and fine-tune the experience based on real-world usage. Without it, even the best designed features can go wrong. Hopefully, this serves as a lesson for Samsung. The success of One UI 6.0 showed how valuable a wide and early beta testing program can be. If Samsung wants to avoid another One UI 7 style fiasco, it needs to return to that model, inviting more users, more devices, and more feedback. Only then can Samsung ensure that future updates live up to the expectations of its loyal fan base and deliver the reliable experience Galaxy users deserve.